ready?
When I started, you let it run for about 5 seconds.
I'm on you.
Okay. My life has been a series of ups and downs, ins and outs. My early school years were not easy. I was kicked out of second grade for some interesting reasons, and I was forced to live at home with my mother, who taught me how to read, spell, and do math. I didn't have any friends at home, except my siblings, who never really understood what I was going through. During these years, I needed a friend, someone who could always be there for me. At first, I tried making an imaginary friend, but I got bored, and I was tired of trying to find him. I didn't like me. I tried Legos, but they always broke, and my siblings always had the cool pieces. I even tried food, but found that food meant cooking and doing dishes, and I didn't want to do any work. I became distraught, and I was just beginning to give up all hope of a possible friend, when one day, my whole world was set into a whirlpool of fun. Suddenly, I had a friend. He gave me all my comforts in the world. When my parents said I needed to go do chores, I could just say, no, I need to be with my friend. And they couldn't stop me. He took all my crap and was there when I was sick. There were times in my life that I tried to deny the love of my friend. I would rebel from him and try new things, but they were never as good and usually ended in painful rashes. I didn't like him in public places because he was embarrassing and obnoxious, but in the silence of my own home, you could never separate us. Life was brightest when I was alone with my friend. I realized that I could say anything to my friend. He wouldn't laugh or mock me. He was always reliable and faithful. When I would come home ready to explode from a long day of school, or when I had fire in my stomach that I needed to relieve. As the years went by, I found surprisingly more and more comfort in my friend. When I would enter his presence, I began to notice the golden rays that would fall lightly onto his lap. He was there for my first year of college. When my head began to spin, he spun right there with me. And to this very day, he continues to be my best friend. You know, it's interesting that we all had this friend. I know for a fact that you relied on him at some point. If you deny it, you're lying. He was probably nearby when you were born. It took time for all of us to fall in love with our friend in early years. We thought the diapers were better. We were wrong. He deserves better treatment from us. Not just a joke or an occasional meeting. He needs us to spend time with him. And just as he knows our ins and outs, we need to clean his ins and outs. The toilet is my friend because he taught me how to live my life. When people give you crap, flush it down.